Okay, here we go. Let's get one with indie artist Trisha. She's a Chennai-based singer-songwriter producer and is all of 14. Talk about getting a head start. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Oh, so by the way, it's Trisha in lowercase, right?
Yeah, in lowercase.
Is there a reason why?
There's no particular reason for it. I like it that way, honestly.
Okay, creative freedom and all of that. But seriously, I mean, I think you've got like an old soul, head on you because your original song comes with so much of like gravitas and melancholy even. I'm going to talk to you about that in just a bit. But let's get your story, Trisha. A bit about your backstory. I hear you were born someplace, grew up someplace, and now in Chennai. Let's hear about that.
Yeah, okay. So I was born in Dubai, actually. I lived there for about 4 years, and then I relocated to the US. So I moved to Texas, Houston, Texas. So yeah, I was there for about, I'd say, 6 years, and that's where I first learned piano, actually. So yeah, I was taking quite a bit of piano lessons. So after that, I moved to the north of India. So I moved to Gurgaon in like Haryana.
Okay.
So in the north. So that was pretty fun. I started working more on my singing. So I had more vocal lessons as well. So that was for about 2 years, and then we moved to Africa. So in the Republic of Congo. So we were there for about 2 years as well. I mean, there weren't many opportunities as such because it was super closed off. Like there wasn't a single mall or like a movie theater even. So not
Okay.
many opportunities for that. So after that, we moved. So now we're here, honestly. And
Okay,
that's
well, that's quite a round trip. But what do you love most about all the cities that you've lived in and are living in? Is there any takeaways from each of the cities?
well. I think when I was living in Africa, I learned to be, without anything. Honestly, at first it was a little boring, but honestly, I got used to it because I learned like you don't really need much to have fun. I had friends, I had them over. I don't need, like movie theaters. I mean, I like going there, but I mean, it's not super necessary. I mean, it was 2 years, but I was like, yeah, I'm fine with myself and my friends. I don't really need this, so that
Okay.
was one thing.
Yep.
Um, Not much other than that. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so living like in Gurgaon and living in Chennai, is there, much of a difference? Was it a change in environment, lifestyle, all of that?
Well, definitely in when I was living in Gurgaon, it was more like it was easier to make friends because I was younger and there was no pandemic. So,
Yep.
I mean, it was super easy for that. They used to come over, we used to play. But I mean, now it's become much harder because these past 2 years I've been in online school. So, I mean,
Oh,
it's super hard to make friends.
wow.
That's
Yep.
definitely a huge change. So,
So we've been having these conversations with a lot of kids your age, I shouldn't, 14-year-olds and stuff who've been stuck at home, locked down, online schooling, all of that. It's just changed the landscape of how we're living our lives. We're going to come to that as well, but let's get to know more about you and find out who you are really. So if you had to pick a color to describe yourself, Trisha, what would that be?
I have to think about this one. Let's see. I mean, I like pastel, so a pastel pink.
Oh,
So
nice.
I'd say that. And I mean, because of my music, I'd say maybe a darker color, maybe a
Ah,
grayish color.
all
I'd say my
right.
music is mostly quite dark, so I'd describe that as like a gray. But like my
Okay.
personality, me in general, I'd say pastel pink. I
Oh,
feel like
pink.
that's, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Now, do you have like a go-to space where you can, to think up your songs and things? Do you like have like a thinking corner at home?
Not really a thinking corner. I mean, sometimes I don't have any inspiration at all, so I'll just go outside and walk around and see if I pick up anything from there. There's not really, mostly I write in my room or at the piano, which is like in the living room. So it's
Okay.
there, here, or I can't think of anything. I just go outside, walk around, see.
All
what
right.
I can.
Okay. We're living in an age of digital avatars. So if you had to create an avatar for yourself on digital, would it be close to what you look like, or would it be something radically different?
It would be, no, it would be close to what I look like. I feel like yeah, it'd be close to that.
All right. The Olivia Rodrigos and the Gales of today speak of a very young vocal female artist whose kind of heart wrenching style of songwriting hits that spot. Would you resonate with them, or do you have other role models and other people that influence you, other artists that influence you?
Nope, I'd say that my main artists which inspire me is Olivia Rodrigo, which is what like my new single is based on. So she's mostly inspired that the music, everything. I feel like she's my role model. She's really amazing. Her music is amazing, and I just love her.
Well, let's get into the knobs and bobs of the craft. You are also dabbling in the production aspect of creating your music, maybe using software or stuff like that to create your music. So, do you enjoy that part of it as well?
Yes, I mean, at first I would mostly just mix, master, produce my own songs, but I mean, now it's a little different because I want to focus on the creating aspect, like the piano, the chords, the melody, everything. I'd like to focus more on that more than, producing my songs. Yeah.
All right. Now, leading up to this point in your life, there's been a fair few years of training and honing your skills. I've just been reading up a little bit on you, vocal training, Hindustani classical training, piano, like you said. So a lot of hard work. What's been the most challenging bit about putting in all those hours of practice to get to where you're at today?
I mean, that in itself is very challenging because I have to like repeat it over and over. If I don't get something, I do it a hundred times again until I get it. My Hindustani classes are super new to me because I've never ever learned that before. I'd say practicing for that would be the most challenging thing right now because, it's totally new, the language, the tune, melody, everything. So it's
Yeah.
pretty.
Okay. Well, you're definitely on the right path. What's your dream, Trisha? Do you have like a big overriding dream for yourself?
I mean, what I want, yes, I do. I have a huge dream to be a pop star. Like, I really want to write music. I want to write my own music, compose. I want to just sing,
Yeah.
that's just my dream.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
you definitely have started at the right place. Who would you like to collab with? Do you have like the one person or an artist that you dream of doing a collaboration with?
I mean, this is super, like, out of reach for now, but Billie Eilish is my dream collab. I mean, her music is just amazing. It's super unique.
Yeah.
It's that feel of her music is just, I don't know, it's just super inspiring. I just love her. Yeah.
Okay, let's come to your single, I'm Tired. This came out of the pandemic and lockdown phase in your life, right? So, talk to us a little bit about that and about the honest kind of mental challenges and angst and frustrations that people, within your age group have faced in the last couple of years.
Okay, so I wrote the song about a year ago. Actually, it was for my mom's birthday because she wanted me to write a song. It was the first song I had ever written, actually. So, I mean, before that, I'd just been doing covers. So, my mom actually inspired me to write my own song, which is quite challenging for me at first. But I did put in like quite a lot of effort. So, I presented it to her on her birthday. She said, "This is amazing. We have to like release this." So, my thought process when writing that, I mean, it was just what I had felt like during the quarantine COVID times. I was just very burnt out, as you like, I would
Yeah.
say. It was just tiring. I mean, I really had no friends. I was just by myself most of the time. It was just like just I was tired, so I
Yep.
based the whole song around that.
I'm tired. Yep, yep. And well, like you mentioned, it was your mom who's kind of pushed you to get to where you're at, and obviously she's been your inspiration and stuff. But is there anyone else who's been instrumental in getting you here to where you are, sort of singing and making music?
I mean, yeah, actually, my dad is super supportive of me, which is absolutely amazing. So both my parents are very supportive. I mean, besides them, I feel like I wouldn't say anyone else. Just
Fantastic. All right. That's great. Let's sample it then, Trisha, in lowercase. I'm tired. It's coming up next for our Radio 1 listeners. I have to say congratulations and welcome to our Radio 1 playlist. Thank you for joining us on One with Indie.
One World, your station. Radio 1.